Hello, this is Trent Nelson of Infinite Healing, and I want to discuss with you today the topic somebody asked me about. How is information, is there a system of disseminating information to people in society? And so they wanted to know, why is it that sometimes it seems like that the things that are happening, I guess you could call it life imitating art, is there actually a system to that, or is that true that things work like that? And so I wanted to answer this question that yes, of course, sometimes life imitates art, and we see that happening all the time in different movies, different media, and television shows, newspapers, magazines that are dramatizations of actual, I mean, you have what are non-fiction dramatizations that are based on actual events, but even a lot of what's considered to be fiction is also information that is going on in the unconscious, or you could say the collective consciousness of the public, and through those mediums, through those ways of providing information, through the movies, through television, through other mediums such as magazines and other media, that we do learn about what's on people's minds. And sometimes the life imitating art is more real than you would think. And take, for instance, movies like The Manchurian Candidate, where they're discussing the electronic means of manipulating somebody's brainwaves, and this movie is about implants that are being developed and inserted into people's skin, under their skin and in their brains in order to control and monitor their behavior. Well, these things are actually being developed scientifically in this country and around the world at this time. So sometimes, and actually more oftentimes than people think, movies and media reflect actual ideas and the behind-the-scenes unconscious thinking that people have. And that unconscious thinking shows up through these forms of media. And if you think about how a television show or a movie is developed, somebody has to think about a script and write the script and then produce the movie. So what's on people's minds, the people who are writing these scripts, oftentimes reflect actual ideas and perceptions and questioning that people have about what's going on in society, and actually even about particular individuals who show up in dramatized form on television and movies and in magazines. So yes, life definitely imitates art, and that's my understanding of how that works, that it's the manifestation of the collective unconscious, the consciousness of the people of this country, or a particular country, or even the world, and the ideas that they are thinking about and the concepts that they're debating about, and maybe technologies that are also coming down the pipe that somewhere somebody is thinking about. And collectively we pick up on these thoughts unconsciously, or you could say psychically, and then those thoughts are developed, and we actually as a group decide which thoughts and which ideas we like or we don't like, and oftentimes we do that unconsciously through seeing these movies, watching these television shows, and seeing in dramatized form the life events that we're actually living. And I'm not saying that about every movie, I'm not saying that about every television show, and obviously there are fictional events and characters, but oftentimes the themes that are coming across in television and the movies are based on thoughts and ideas and concepts that are on people's mind. So I hope that helps you, and that there are many examples of this. The Manchurian Candidate example is just one. You could take the Matrix movies as another example. That's obviously a very dramatized point of view, but those movies to me look like they were developed because people wanted to understand the mind, and they wanted to understand the different aspects of consciousness and subconsciousness and unconsciousness, and those movies helped relay that information to people and made them curious about how life works, about how the mind works. And so you can see those types of themes being played out in dramatized form oftentimes. So thanks for the question, and thanks for watching this YouTube.